Welcome to the arena and welcome to Gladiator's Mastermind. Without further ado, I'd like to dive straight into today's topic. The last chapter I covered the law of attraction, and the previous chapter before that, the law of vibration. All of these are originating, and these are the basics and how these laws are operating and how they impact the abilities we have today, the abilities we have in this realm of reality, the abilities we have, why we are operating this vessel, right? Which is the command we've been given to dominate, right? To dominate Earth and to be fruitful and multiply in all we do. To extend into further laws, I will cover the law of cause and effect. The laws of cause and effect. All right? Remember, energy is neither created nor destroyed. And we agree from the previous teaching that energy is vibration, and your words are vibration, and everything around you vibrates, right? Nothing rests. Everything vibrates, right? Everything is energy. You just can't see it with your visible eyes. However, cause and effect. Energy is the cause, and the effect of what you get in return is also energy. Either you want to call this as your mind is the cause, and the effect is what you get. What you get is reality. That's the equation, all right? That's the scientific representation of what I'm going to show to you today. Is the cause is your mind. Energy out, your thoughts going out. What you receive is the effect. The environment, the situation you're in, the place you work at, whatever your relationship feels like, it's the result of what you think about. It's the result of what you believe to be true. And I covered that we attract with the heart. You broadcast with your transmitter, with your mind, right? Your thoughts are transmitters of energy. Your heart are magnets. It's a magnetic field. It receives whatever you put out. What you put out, you get back. All right? What you put out, you get back. So your mind broadcast, which is the cause, the effect is what you attract. Now, the effect is highly involved or determined, better word, the effect of what you get back is highly determined by the state of your heart. Your heart is very vital to the effect you receive, right? Because your heart is the magnet. So you have the heart for attraction, and you have your mind transmitter. Not your brain. Your brain is the generator of electricity, right? You have a nervous system. Your brain is powering the nervous system. Excuse me. All right, so let's continue where I left off. This is the cause. Energy out. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. The effect is what you get back. So how do we apply the laws of cause and effect to our life, right? Whatever you're getting, either the amount of money in your bank account, your relationship status, the job opportunity you get, your athletic performance, it's as a result of the state of your mind. right? Sometimes we want other things or other people or other entities to believe in us, right? But we do not believe in ourselves. In fact, you want God, you want the all-knowing, you want the all-knowing, the infinite intelligence to help you. You believe in God, but you don't believe in you, right? God already believes in you. He believes in you so much, he duplicates his image inside of you, right? The universe believes in you that you have a part of the universe in your mind. Your mind is the connection to the universe. You can think, you can receive ideas, you can reason, you can think of the past, and you can project into the future, all in your mind. That's the universal intelligence that you have inside of yourself. But still, yet, you believe you're at the mercy of politics, of the economy, of your boss, of any other entity. You're not at the mercy of anyone. Your feeling or your action or attitude to feel as if you're at the mercy of something other than yourself is a state of your mind, which means you're also getting back what you put out because you believe you're at the mercy of somebody. Well, your reality is going to be you'll be at the mercy of them. So, this is the equation. If you want to write it down, for those who are taking notes, write it down. Energy out, energy in. The energy out is the cause, the energy in is the effect. Your mind is the energy transmitter, which is energy out. The effect is attracted to by your heart, however you feel in your heart. Now, if energy out is I have a great relationship with my spouse, or I hit certain goals at my place of employment, but your heart, which is the field to attract, do not believe. No belief. That means your heart is not prepared. Then, if your heart is not prepared, that means there is no coherence between your mind and your heart. And if there is no coherence, that means the field cannot manifest that reality, right? It says, for the Lord sees your heart. I've already proven those with the scriptures in the previous teaching. Go watch it. The law of attraction. All right? There is no coherence. And what are you going to get back? Just because there is no coherence doesn't mean nothing happens. Remember, you're a living being. You are experiencing things. You're here to experience. You're a spiritual being experiencing life through your power of creation, right? So just because your heart is not coherent with your mind, all you just told your subconscious now is, we do not believe, and you have just reaffirmed your old situation. So you're going to attract back. Though you put out, I am a millionaire, or I hit certain goals. Your field, because you lack belief in your heart, the effect coming back to you is going to be, nope, we do not believe. So guess what? The effect, poor. Poverty, right? Poverty, a state of mind. Wealth, a state of mind. That's the reason why the rich get rich and the poor get poor. Because the rich, they keep believing they're going to get. So their income keep multiplying. They keep attracting situations. The timeline they're on, the frequency they're vibrating on, puts them in a situation where abundance keep coming because they already believe. But you can also change your result. You don't have to stay the same. All right? So that's the equation. Now let me show you a visual structure, right? This is the conscious mind. Subconscious or superconscious, whichever one you want to call it. I'll call it this the mind. It has memory, will, imagination, intuition. I'll just spell it out. Imagination, intuition, reason. One is missing. Perspective. Perspective. All right? Your body, right here, you can see, hear, touch, taste, smell. Yep. Touch and feel. the same thing. But you feel things in your heart. So I'll consider emotional attachment to your conscious way of connecting to your imagination, which is going to get you the desire that you're looking for. All right. So, laws of cause and effect. When somebody, and in combination, both causes your reality. Okay? Reality. That's your reality at the end of the day, right? Let me adjust this right here. Boom. Right here. Both the external and the internal requires one thing and one thing only: belief. You either believe what you see, seeing, or, which is your sight, or you also believe what is unseen yet, but you see from within with the ability of imagination. Image to the word, image to the nation, imagine, nation. Imagine whatever your mental image, whatever you create in your mind shall be revealed to the world only if your heart believes it to be true. We call this faith. All right? Which is why you get faith over sight. Don't let your external world tell you what you are and what you can achieve. All right? Walk by faith, not by sight. All right? Operate over here. Do not operate with what your eyes see. The body, these eyes you can see right here, is just a projection of what my mind already created. I'm not gonna let these eyes and whatever my situation is tell me and give me feedbacks that I do not believe in. I'm gonna change my resolve by projecting to the world with the power of my mind. Then reality shall bend to my will. Higher faculty, will. I will get this done. I will succeed. I will overcome. All right? I'm not even in teaching the higher faculty abilities yet. However, what you put out, you get in. So if you don't like your situation, reality, right here. Let me grab my pen. Reality. If your reality, feedback, effect, remember, effect. If you do not like what you see, if you do not like your situation, there is always a cause, which is the law of cause and effect. The law says if there is an effect, there is always a cause, right? And if there's a cause, there will always be an effect. And Newton's law says with every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. The laws of Newton. That's scientific research done, right? For every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. This is the reaction, the effect. What's the action? Whatever you either believe with your eyes, hear, whatever you hear, whatever you touch, feel, taste, smell, you believe it to be true. It goes into the subconscious mind. You've said yes or no. It's been planted into your central processing unit to process and output into your reality. What's the cause? You are the cause. All right? You are the action that led to the reaction. Right? Or you allow other people to be the cause in your life, and the effect is your reality, and you do not like it. So if you do not like it, put firewalls around your subconscious. Do not let anyone speak over you, be around you, that you do not like what they speak. Some people will joke about your situation. Some people will belittle you or tell you you're not capable of something, and you allow it. Oh, they're my friend, it's okay. No, it's not okay. You need to learn how to cut people off. You must eliminate them because they are weakening your subconscious mind. They are weakening your ability to create. They are weakening the power that dwells in you. I'm going to support the laws of cause and effect by the scriptures as well. I've supported it scientifically, an object in motion, not that one. For every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. Newton's law. All right? For every cause, for every effect, there is always a cause. And for every cause, there is always an effect. Now, let's go to the scriptures. Let's see and let's prove that if there's anything that happens in your life, you are the root cause, right? Remember, I said you're not a product of your external environment. You're a product of your internal environment. Your internal environment is shaping the external environment. Mind over matter. Your words are shaping your tomorrow. Your words is going to manifest into next week, into a month from now. The timeline will continue 6 months from now. If you do not break out of it, you're in trouble. But you can also change your resolve. You don't have to stay stuck. All right? Job chapter 3, verses 25. Job chapter 3, verses 25. Job, one of the most wealthiest men mentioned in the Bible, had everything. However, at some point, he lost it all. Zero. He lost it all. This is what Job said. For the thing which I greatly feared is come upon me, and that which I was afraid of is come unto me. What is Job saying? Job just said his mind was dwelling upon fear. He was afraid of losing it all. He had a perfect life. Everything was perfect. However, he was always fearful of losing it. So the fact that his heart, even though his mind was creating wealth, his heart was full of fear. So the field was attracting to him everything he feared. Attraction, which is the effect. The cause was the state of his mind. The cause is the state of Job's mind. He said, the thing I have feared the most. So you remember, this is not just something he just thought about one day. Repetitively, he's been afraid of losing everything. He said, the thing I have feared the most has finally caught up to me. Right? He's been broadcasting this into his future that he's afraid of losing it. And remember, the field doesn't operate that way. Instead, he just vibrated on a frequency where in that timeline, he lost it all. And we all know the story of Job. He went later back to gain back everything he has lost, right? By changing his mind. Do not feel fear in your heart. In the Bible, I'm sure it says like 365 times in the scriptures, do not be afraid. Why are you afraid? If you have the power of creation and you know how to sustain it, why would you allow fear in your heart? Because if you allow fear in your heart, you will destroy everything you've created. That's the only thing that can destroy you, is fear. Do not be afraid. Don't be afraid to take that decision. Dwell in your imaginative power. That is how you tap into the infinite intelligence and manifest and attract to you anything that you broadcast, you transmit outside, and your heart will attract back your true desires. However, do not let the doubters, anybody that plant a seed of fear or doubt, how are you going to sustain that business? Are you sure you can handle this many things? Cut them off. They are weakening your mind. Cut them off. All right? And let me support with another Bible verse. Proverbs 23 verses 7. Proverbs 23 verses 7 says, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. How can you think in your heart? He's just saying, you can think, you can imagine, you can create your future. You can see what you would like to be. But in your heart, if it's not in alignment, because you're gonna get back what your heart is. Right? That's what that Bible verse is saying. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Because what does the infinite intelligence say? What does the creator of the universe see? What does Yahweh, the great I am, what does he see? He sees your heart. He examines your mind, but he sees your heart. And even before you speak out of your mouth, he knows your heart. And he's fulfilling your heart desire before you even speak. So that's why you have to feel good. Be thankful and grateful. Use gratitude. I'm going to teach you how to use gratitude at some point as well, right? Cause and effect. The cause is your mind. You're going to attract back whatever your heart desires, which is the effect. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this video on YouTube. Share it to your friends. How many people do you know that are stuck? All right. Help everyone. Share it. Hit the bell notification. I'm planning on creating video every other day, teaching more and expanding as we grow, because we're growing really quickly. So I would like to pour out more content. All right. I look forward to seeing your comments, and save the videos. Like, the channel is growing and the warriors are growing as well. And I am so thankful and grateful for that. All right, I'll see you in the next teaching.